And then how do you, if the spending capacity is basically a number, you know, how do you handle one-time purchases? You just kind of keep track throughout the year and say, hey, I got this much left over. So if there's a one-time expense,
Yeah,
I can,
that's a great question. There's two ways you can handle that. One is let's say let's create a theoretical for you. Your desired spending is 150K a year, let's say. Let's say your spending capacity gross is 220,000. Let's just say randomly. After tax, your net would be 180, let's just say. Again, this is not real. I'm just making up numbers. 180.
sure,
So you have a surplus of 30,000, right? So you want to spend 150. You have this spending, so you have the permission to spend 180 net of tax. There's two ways to handle it. One is you could leave that $30,000 as a bonus pool that you pull from. And if you don't use it that year, you can roll it. It kind of rolls over. It almost functions like that, because essentially the way a Guardrails software works is it assumes you will take out all permissible money that you could spend. So it calculates your next year's portfolio value, assuming you did all the withdrawals. So if you don't do the withdrawal, the beauty of Guardrails is it's like growth. It sticks in the portfolio, and next year when it recalibrates, it will be like, oh yeah, you found $30,000, and your guardrail therefore is wider. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So that's one method. Another method is you could do, like, let's say, pro rata withdrawals and take it out. Like maybe you want to take it out of a pre-tax account and pay the tax. And there could be some scenarios where that makes sense to kind of reset the tax basis and punch it into a checking account or a high yield savings account or something. Then there's a third scenario, which is maybe you actually get a surprise expense that's more than your $30,000 available. The question then is, how do you handle something like that? And the answer there is actually, let's say you have you need to do a $50,000 home repair because you have a tornado or something. I don't know, right? You have to do it. And you can't live without it. So you're going to go 20,000 over. It's kind of like borrowing from your future guardrail. It's not the end of the world. What it does is it actually brings your lower guardrail a little closer, right? So it will, because it brings your portfolio value down. They function the same way. So you could essentially say, hey, next year I will be more frugal if I need to. So many people don't need to. The other option you could do is just say, I will accept that now my guardrail what used to have been 28% beneath my current portfolio value is now 24%. Like a lot of the times you look at it in percentages, it's like, actually, it's not that bad. Now, if you had a $400,000 expense that was sudden, I struggle to see where that might occur. You know, maybe we're insured and there's very few circumstances where that would occur. But I do think sometimes I don't give enough context in the videos, and we can maybe end up being dogmatic about the guardrails and then saying, oh, I'm not going to take that extra $30,000 to fix my home because the guardrails don't give me permission. But actually, you're just borrowing from next year's guardrail depth, which unless it's a really large amount, is probably not that consequential as long as we don't make a habit of it. That's the issue. Yeah. Real quick, let me show you the exact 3-pillar comprehensive retirement roadmap that takes retirees from uncertainty to peace of mind that less than 1% of retirees actually have in place. Now, I've built hundreds of these for retirees, and I can say with a high degree of confidence that these are the 3 pillars every retiree needs to have in place in order to have full confidence that they're not missing anything in their retirement plan. And I broke each of these down by the specific questions. You can see them here that each needs to be answered and the best way to answer them. Now, we've done this across pre-retirees, recent retirees, married couples, single retirees, $1 million portfolios, $10 million portfolios, all the above, and it works. And it's my gift to you today. It's absolutely free. It's in the first link in the description below this video. It's going to say free comprehensive retirement roadmap training. Just click the link, enter your info, and you'll get instant access, all for free.